Hey everyone, this is Carmen. Today I'll be teaching you how to cold email as a freelance writer very effectively. I think that's one of the best ways to fill your pipeline, get clients, and just increase your income as a freelance writer. But unfortunately, a lot of writers do it wrong, they do it incorrectly, and then just end up with lowering their income and stunting results. But if you stick around, I'll be teaching you a cold email system that I also include in my course WiseCopy that's helped some of my students generate up to thousands of dollars per month. And let's begin with step number one, which is prospecting, because if you're doing cold emailing, you need some kind of list of potential clients, and this will change slightly depending on your ideal target audience, whether it's startups, health companies, affiliates, and so on. But one thing I suggest you use is some kind of directory or database, because it just makes it way easier and much more streamlined. For example, you could use Crunchbase or AngelList if you primarily work with or like to work with startups. And the general idea is you want to compile a list of company URLs for the second step, and just put these into a file, a spreadsheet, somewhere where you can remain organized. And if you're new to cold emailing as a writer, you only need to be making a list of maybe a dozen to begin with, just to kind of get your feet wet and understand the process. Or if you want to actually get huge lists of URLs, you can use a tool like Scrapebox. But if you know what Scrapebox is, kudos, that's definitely an old internet marketing tool. But no matter what you do to get your list of URLs, you then need to move on to step number two, which is using Hunter.io to find the emails of decision makers within those companies. Now, you don't want to just email customer support or any other random email in a company, because it'll just lead to crickets and not really hearing any kind of response. Because if you email someone like customer support, it's not their job to take on your copywriting services. You need to contact a marketing director, marketing coordinator, VP of marketing, someone in some kind of marketing exec position. So that's why you can enter the URL into Hunter, click search, and then you can find these people and either save those emails in a separate file. You can save them directly to Hunter CRM if you want to use that, or you can just export it as a CSV and then go put it into your email software or HubSpot. Once again, if you're new to this, you can just start small, maybe do 10, 12 emails, and then with the free plan of Hunter, you actually get 50 searches per month. So you can even just start with that before you upgrade to the $49.99 a month plan if you did want to upgrade. But after you do have the emails of these decision makers, it's time to actually send them a personalized message, because one of the key factors of good cold emailing and successful cold emailing is actually sending customized messages. And this is where a lot of people go wrong. They send copy and pasted emails just to everybody, and it's really easy to see through them, and they just get deleted. But if you actually just take a couple minutes to research each prospect and write them a custom email, you'd be so surprised at the jump in open rates, reply rates, and conversion rates you're going to get from that. Start by personalizing the subject line with their name or company name. I always found "Hey first name," "To first name," or "Question about company name" to have the highest open rates. Then greet them, introduce yourself, and make a custom compliment or observation. Maybe they have really cool clients, they just released some good content, or they received something like venture capital. What I recommend you do is either go through their website or social profiles just to find something you can comment on. And once again, this shows that you actually did your research and you're not just a spam email. Then quickly summarize your services and the benefits of that. If it's content writing, for example, you can talk about how you will get them organic traffic and leads. If it's copywriting, you can talk about how you'll be able to generate them leads and revenue. And then use social proof by sourcing your portfolio and showing off your writing that you've previously done, preferably for that industry. Last but not least, ask for some kind of meeting, or ask if they do need help in this area, because you essentially want to prompt a conversation and a response. So either use a call to action or ask a question. And after you've done this, you can send it. And the fourth step is going to be following up on a regular basis, preferably every 2 to 3 days, because you have to remember these people are very busy, especially if you're emailing CMOs, CEOs, founders, and so on. They might actually need your services, but they have teams and bosses and employees, colleagues, and so on, and lots of things to do. So they actually might need your services, but might not be able to get back to your email instantly. So what we want to do is follow up every 2 to 3 days. Ask them if they got your original email and if that they need your services, if you can hop on a quick call, have a meeting, if you have the right person in charge of these services. And then if you get a yes or no, you can adjust that in your CRM. If you get a no, you can delete them. And if you get a yes, you can hop on a meeting. According to CoSchedule, some of the best times to send emails include Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday during the week, and early morning, late afternoon, and late evening. So use these as benchmarks, but after sending some campaigns, look into your data, because you actually might find that with your own prospecting that perhaps there's other days and hours that actually have the best open rates and reply rates. But just to quickly recap, the first step is prospecting. So make a list of companies you would like to work with, and in particular, get their URL. Run that through Hunter.io to find the decision makers in those companies. Take those emails and put them into a CRM or your email marketing software, and start sending these people personalized pitches based on their companies and what you can actually help them with, and then follow up on a regular basis. And I guarantee you, you'll definitely get some responses and start booking some meetings doing this just by putting in that upfront effort and being a bit more genuine and following up. Now, if you want to learn more about cold emailing and making a profitable online writing business, you can go check out my courses in the description. Also, let me know in the comments what kind of videos you'd like to see soon, and I'll see you in the next one.